so many conversations where I've said, it's done, we're not compatible. And he's agreed. And he's like, yeah, it's really sad. Like, why are we talking about that? I feel like it's almost like a diversion tactic.
Here's the thing. The things that have gone on in my relationship with Christine, my relationship with Meri. Meri and I, fortunately, are in a place where we'll always be friends.
Sister Wives Kody Brown says God is his wingman, with Robyn M. and how Robyn Brown's favorite wife plan backfired. Also, Meri Brown breaks silence on status with Christine. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my update gossip channel. Is God Kody Brown's personal wingman? The TLC star seems to think so. Although the Browns claim they aren't strongly affiliated with the AUB anymore, it's still a core part of their family's foundation. To this day, Robyn Brown is still incredibly devout. Kody seems less interested in religion than he once was, but he still maintains faith in God. But did God actually deliver Robyn to Kody? Kody Brown wants to leave his relationship up to God. While the Brown family actively practiced polygamy, they would often hold church services in their home. They may have moved on with their lives, but Kody says he still wants God to guide his marriage. Preview of Kody saying, he wants God to be his wingman with Robyn. The patriarchy is thick with this man. I don't believe he didn't want Robyn and family to join a conservative religion, a Sister Wives viewer shared on Reddit. I strongly believe that Kody is using God as a manipulative tactic to keep Robyn in the marriage. I do believe in his collapse that he is extremely concerned Robyn is going to leave him. I think he hates the AUB because they rejected him. And I believe if he claims to worry about her joining another church, it's just lies. Letting her believe it was her idea and therefore having her false sense he is in charge of him. They attached a clip from the upcoming episode with Kody discussing God's involvement in his marriage. I wanna know that God has been my wingman with you and that nobody can take you away, Kody flirtatiously tells his wife. In a confessional, he says he trusts God enough to lead them where they need to go. The Browns claim to be devout in their beliefs, but viewers never want to hear Kody Brown talk about God. Even spiritual fans believe they make a mockery of religion. Reddit users wrote, he talks a lot about God for a man who abandoned his kids and openly talks about wanting to screw over his wives. Nobody can take you away. You mean to tell me this man destroyed his family to be with only this woman and he doesn't trust 100% she's in it? How manipulative. He's acting as if their belief in God has to keep them together, when it's his behavior that drives everyone away from him. His behavior is completely ungodly. IDK, it was God who was his wingman. I think it was a midlife crisis. Over the years, Sister Wives fans have developed a strong distaste for Robyn Brown. They believe she's conniving, manipulative, and that she wants the entire Brown family to revolve around her. However, she didn't envision the other women leaving the family. Now, many fans believe that Robyn Brown wanted to be the favorite so badly that she pushed everyone else away. Her plans seem to have completely blown up in her face. How long before Kody and Robyn split? A Sister Wives viewer wrote on Reddit. She's not in love with him. You can see it. I think she likes the money and the security and safety that he can provide by being on the show, but she's not happy. Kody, he created such a mess for everyone. Some fans think Robyn's scheming backfired on her. As far as I'm concerned, Robyn never wanted to be the only wife. She wanted to be the favorite wife, another Redditor chimed in. I think she worked her ass off to be exactly the soft landing Kody needed after dealing with the OG3 and their real-life issues. She stroked his ego and pushed her kids to do the same, until Kody only wanted to be with the sycophants, neglecting the needs of the lives he'd so recklessly created. Sister Wives viewers can't help but notice the irony. The entire series began with Kody starting to court Robyn. It would be incredibly ironic for Robyn Brown to end up leaving Kody after their polygamist vision fell apart. Other Sister Wives fans added, as soon as it's not profitable. I think Kody's staying with her despite the rest of the family, and she's staying for the same reason she joined the family, financial security. It's quite hilarious. Kody started out with 3 wives who were completely, totally and absolutely in love with him. He now has 1 wife he's legally married to who seems like she can barely stand him. Kody needs to gaslight himself that it's anyone else but himself that's to blame for the distance and failure. As long as there's a show they will stay together. While living in polygamy, Meri Brown had incredibly strained relationships with her sister wives. She seemed to get along best with Robyn, but even that friendship buckled during Meri's final days in Flagstaff. The TLC star felt incredibly isolated in Arizona and struggled to connect to anyone else in the family. After breaking up with Kody, leaving for Utah seemed like an easy decision. Since returning to Utah, Meri has established a great group of friends and thoroughly enjoys life now. But does she keep in touch with anyone from her past? Meri Brown dishes on her relationships with Christine Woolley. As Sister Wives fans excitedly watch Meri Brown discover herself on screen, she's also giving more interviews about her personal life. While speaking to Entertainment Tonight, she revealed she lost the journal Robyn gave her. Us Weekly recently caught up with Meri to discuss her relationship with Christine Brown Woolley. Where did they stand today? I wish her all the best. We have had a lot of life together. We've had a lot of fun in our past, but our paths just don't align right now, Meri shared in the interview, revealing they don't have much a relationship any longer. They may crisscross here and there throughout our lives, but we're not living parallel lives anymore. Fans weren't surprised to learn Christine and David Woolley didn't invite Kody or Robyn Brown to their wedding. But some felt taken aback they also didn't include Meri, especially since they invited her child, Leon. However, Meri admitted she completely understood. It was totally fine. I think that weddings you need to just have the people around you that you are most comfortable with, and I wasn't that for her, and I'm totally fine with that, the TLC star continued. I think that both of us have probably really just embraced the fact that this is where we are in our lives and we wish each other the best. I know that she does the same for me. While speaking to Us Weekly, Meri reiterated that she hoped Christine was living her best life, and bore no ill will toward her. But what about Janelle and Robyn? Meri and Janelle Brown had an incredibly strained relationship throughout their years as sister wives. Now that they've both left Kody, it seems the situation has improved. Meri shared that she and Janelle speak on occasion and are kind to one another, something she is happy with. But the same can't necessarily be said about Meri and Robyn. We don't talk very often, she said about Kody's only remaining wife. I'm in a place of moving forward in my life and doing things that progress my life, and that's just kind of part of my past. While Sister Wives star Kody Brown has had a rough few years, it has been difficult for him to take accountability in his relationships. Seemingly, he still holds to some of the beliefs that he had in the early seasons of the show. But he recently made the ultimate dig at his own failures. Kody Brown frequently denies his part in the divorces. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, Kody Brown is sticking to his guns that he never had a favorite wife while he was practicing polygamy. After Meri Brown's friends mention the marriage went downhill after Robyn joined the family, Kody is quick to deny it. In a confessional, he holds to, "My attitude never changed when Robyn and I got married." Then, he insists, "So anybody who tries to say that I favored Robyn with time or anything like that is just going off of a recency bias." However, as the episode continued, he came clean about his feelings by saying the ultimate dig about his failures. Later in the Sister Wives episode, Robyn Brown sits down to talk to Brianna and Aurora about getting back into a church community. Brianna is very interested in finding guys who have similar beliefs so she can date. When Robyn mentions there isn't a branch of the AUB in Flagstaff, or any church she knows that promotes polygamy, Aurora speaks up. She carefully lets her mom know she isn't called to live a polygamist life. Although Brianna struggled to tell her mom, she essentially said she wasn't interested. Right now, it left the door open for Robyn to get warm fuzzies about Brianna possibly following the calling to have a plural marriage like she initially dreamed. Her takeaway from Brianna was that there's a chance. Robyn says if Brianna got a testimony, she would be okay with that. She also understands it might not happen for her. Seemingly, Robyn blames the individuals in their union, not the concept of polygamy. She causally makes it seem like, whatever, will be fine. But, Kody Brown has another view about his daughters living plural lives. Own failure. However, Kody Brown on the flip side doesn't see any promise of polygamy to carry on. He says, "I don't think any of my kids are going to live in a plural marriage." Undoubtedly, he is shaken after 3 wives left in less than 3 years. Admittedly, Kody knows he failed at living with 4 wives. He says, "I don't think the experience they've had with our family would make them want to do that." Furthermore, he takes a dig at the whole reason sister wives got its start. He adds, "So I really wouldn't care to have my daughters in plural marriage." The first season, the family was ready to show proof to the world that plural marriage was a fantastic union. They declare that love should be multiplied, not divided. By season 19, Kody isn't sure about his faith anymore. Unmistakably, completely jaded, he isn't confident his daughters, Aurora and Brianna, would be happy sharing a man with another woman. But he thinks the only way it would carry on is if one of his daughters wants to marry a married man. Meri Brown has been a controversial figure on Sister Wives for quite some time. Many fans truly appreciate her personal growth and journey toward independence this season. However, that doesn't absolve her of any previous transgressions. In fact, many Sister Wives fans have expressed concern that Meri Brown doesn't often take accountability for her own missteps. Like Kody, she often points fingers at others and places blame anywhere but herself. Read on to see what other viewers have to say online. Does Meri Brown avoid accountability? Owning up to a situation and admitting fault takes a lot of strength and resilience. As fans have seen over the past 19 seasons, those aren't traits that come easily to Meri Brown. Most fans believe she totally avoids responsibility whenever possible. Loyalty, love, or the unwillingness to admit mistakes. A Sister Wives fan posted on Reddit. In a very recent confessional, Meri reflects on her behavior in the early years of trying to live polygamy and says, "I'm sorry I wasn't perfect," instead of saying she was sorry for some of the things she did and said that she was sorry for the mistakes she made. And in all these years since the catfishing, she has never taken any responsibility for developing a relationship that amounted to an emotional affair that led to her being vulnerable to the threats of the catfisher. The op went on to describe how uncomfortable the catfishing situation made Leon, but Meri didn't seem to care. She seemed focused on her own pain instead of accepting any responsibility for playing a role in the incident. I really believe she has difficulty admitting any mistakes. She hung in there with Kody day after day, year after year, until it stretched into almost 10 years of being a wife in name only because she was waiting for things to change between them. The op continued, adding more examples in their post. Other Redditors generally agreed with the OP's points. They acknowledge that everyone makes mistakes, but it's an individual's responsibility to apologize and make amends. Comments included, "Meri is a loyal fool. She made so much progress, but even her friends admit she would go running back to Kody if he showed a spittle of interest. The entire family avoids taking responsibility for their actions, emo. Meri doesn't want to admit that she was wrong and made a mistake. Lots of them." And the longer time went on, the more difficult it became because she had so much invested. Sister Wives fans may be fed up with the never-ending drama between the wives and Kody Brown. However, they never tire of sweet snapshots of Maddie Brown Brush's daughter, EVK. In a new photo, Maddie shows off her daughter's growing fashionista look. Maddie Brown Brush staying put in North Carolina. Several years ago, Janelle and Kody Brown's daughter Maddie moved away from the family. She moved from Arizona to North Carolina. Now it seems that Maddie's little family of 4 is staying in North Carolina for good. She took to her Instagram feed to share a photo of her new house. Standing alongside her husband, Caleb, the two hold up a sign that says, "We said yes to the address." Also featured in the cute family photo are Axel, 4, and EVK. The adorable little girl will turn 2 later this month. Since her 2019 birth, EVK has held a special place in the hearts of Sister Wives fans. She was born with Fatco syndrome, a genetic disorder that causes limb malformation. The tot had part of her foot removed when she was just a year old. She wears a prosthetic foot. At first, fans couldn't understand why Maddie chose amputation. However, They quickly rejoiced when they saw how it helped Evie's mobility. And now it seems there is no stopping the toddler. Maddie Brown Brush posted an adorable photo of Evie K in a white top and shorts. She wrote in the caption that the little fashionista insisted on wearing white high-top sneakers with the outfit. Evie K topped the look off by rocking a pair of sunglasses. The future's so bright, indeed. Maddie joked that her little Spitfire spreads sass and sparkle everywhere. Not to be left out, Maddie and Caleb's son Axel also showed off his independence. Riding an amusement park ride by himself, Maddie marveled at how grown up her young son is already. She remarked that Axel is no longer a baby anymore or even a toddler. Rather, he's a little boy living his best life. Janelle Brown is opening up her home to a temporary house guest. Or, her RV, rather. The Sister Wives star is living in an RV on the family's Coyote Pass property. Fans are constantly debating if she's overseeing the construction of the long-awaited project or if she's simply down on her luck. At the very least, Janelle Brown has a temporary house guest to keep her company. So far, Janelle seems to enjoy the RV life. However, she is constantly discovering new things about the non-traditional way of life. For example, she recently found that the big box store Walmart has an entire aisle dedicated to RV-related products. She shared a photo of the aisle at her local store. The photo shows camping products, such as water hoses, biodegradable toilet paper, and other RV necessities. In the caption, she revealed that the RV aisle has replaced the housewares department as her go-to aisle. While in the RV section, Janelle found and bought a showerhead for the RV shower. She noted that the showerhead is supposed to improve water pressure and use less water. However, she needs some help getting it installed. She wrote that her husband Kody will be the one to install the showerhead. This prompted a humorous response from one of her followers about Kody's honey-do list. The list must be never-ending with 4 wives, the follower quipped. The Sister Wives star lets fans of the TLC show into several aspects of her life. In her most recent post, she shares the news of her temporary house guest. She's dog-sitting her son Gabe's dog, Obi. She shared a photo of the dog relaxing in the grass. On the huge property, she wrote that the dog is living his best life today. One fan took to the comments to ask if Gabe was busy on one of his modeling jobs. Is Janelle's son a model? Wait, what? Gabe's a model. Janelle Brown took to her Instagram last week to share a hilarious case of mistaken identity. While school shopping with her kids, one of the advertisements made her do a double take. One of the models looked like her son, Gabe. Did he get a secret modeling job? Many of Janelle's followers agreed that the model looked just like Gabe. However, it turns out it's just a lookalike. But still, Janelle couldn't help but have fun in response to the fans' jest about her son's secret modeling career. Self-proclaimed marriage advocate, Kody Brown admits he's red-pilled regarding recent struggles in his own relationships. Sister Wives fans can't help but wonder if that is Kody's way of alluding to his own marriage issues. Kody Brown's new hustle for cash is very telling. As we previously reported, Kody Brown came out of nowhere on social media to announce his newest hustle for cash. The TLC personality came out swinging with a Cameo account, selling videos for $60 a pop. We noted this was twice the cost of getting a video from his wives Christine or Janelle. If you don't follow Kody Brown on Cameo and you like being informed on all things Sister Wives, you really should. Click this link and bookmark his Cameo profile. It's well worth it. Kody Brown has been pretty busy making videos for his Cameo customers. In the videos, he continues to drop nuggets of information. Information about himself and his family. Some of it being information Sister Wives fans don't really know. Recently, self-proclaimed marriage advocate got a request from a customer for a video congratulating a couple on their wedding. Kody congratulated them before noting he was, obviously, an advocate of marriage. He, however, proceeded to allude to things not being so great for him in that department right now. The Sister Wives star alludes to marriage issues. Kody Brown proceeds to admit in the short video that he's a bit red-pilled when it comes to his own struggles in his relationships at the moment. For those who aren't really sure what that means, Kody Brown basically said he was recently enlightened to issues in his own relationships. So, it is as if he has admitted in this video that there are issues in his relationship with one, or maybe more, of his wives. And, these issues were just recently brought to his attention. Now, most Sister Wives fans are going to assume Kody Brown is dredging up his issues with Meri Brown. But, Kody and Meri having issues isn't really something new for him to be enlightened about. So, perhaps he's been red-pilled recently about issues in his marriage with one of his other wives. Fans know that Christine Brown recently put her home on the market. There was speculation she was leaving Kody behind. Could his relationship with Christine be the marriage struggles he was recently enlightened about? Now, most Sister Wives fans are going to assume Kody Brown is dredging up his issues with Meri Brown. But, Kody and Meri having issues isn't really something new for him to be enlightened about. So, perhaps he's been red-pilled recently about issues in his marriage with one of his other wives. Fans know that Christine Brown recently put her home on the market. There was speculation she was leaving Kody behind. Could his relationship with Christine be the marriage struggles he was recently enlightened about? For those who questioned Kody Brown wants Sister Wives fans to know he does have a real job. The Sister Wives star has been really busy dropping all sorts of nuggets of information on his Cameo profile. As we previously reported, if you don't follow him on Cameo, you are missing out. Just recently, he alluded to marriage struggles while wishing a customer congratulations for getting married. Prior to that video, Kody Brown had a customer reach out to him with a question regarding his job. What does Kody Brown do for a living? How does he make money? How does he support so many children and wives? In the video, Kody got very candid about the fact that he does have a real job. Technically, however, he has multiple streams of revenue coming in to support his large family. After talking for a minute about traveling and why he doesn't care for LA, Kody Brown reveals the customer asked what he does for a living. Jokingly, he kicks off by saying, "I'm on this TV show." He laughs and says, "Duh," before proceeding to really answer the question. He wasn't oblivious to the question they were asking. Kody just seized an opportunity to crack a joke. Initially, he describes himself as an entrepreneur. He, however, recognizes that this single word still doesn't really answer the question being asked. So, he proceeds to go into more detail about what kind of job he has and what he does for a living. Kody Brown makes it clear that he's been doing the same type of profession for a few years now. He considers himself to be both very passionate about it and very good at it. Kody Brown explains he's had a partner for a few years. And, they've worked on trade shows involving collectibles. He continued to explain he was referring to things such as precious metals. Unfortunately, he was forced to mothball his business because of COVID. He explained there were about 18 months that he was forced to explore other revenue streams. Kody Brown adds they have a lot of other streams of revenue including network marketing (MLMs), reality TV, their best-selling book. He concludes by noting he has a lot of irons in the fire, but his official title is a collectibles merchant. According to Celebrity Net Worth, Kody Brown presently has a net worth of $800,000. Most fans agree this number seems a little low being a man with 4 wives and 18 children. Sister Wives star Kody Brown recently shared a video on Cameo featuring himself and his adopted daughter with Robyn named Brianna. As we previously reported, the video featured Kody helping Brianna in a pretty big way. The teenager was driving herself to her driving test with her father shooting Cameo videos beside her. Sister Wives fans found the video surprising and not surprising for several reasons. Now, after watching the video, some fans of the TLC family felt a bit embarrassed for Kody. In fact, some wondered if Kody Brown should have considered deleting and shooting this Cameo video again. As the video progresses, Kody reveals he's in a vehicle being driven by his 16-year-old daughter with Robyn Brown. Sister Wives fans know Brianna is from Robyn's first marriage with David Jessup. Fans also know Kody divorced Meri Brown so he could legally marry Robyn and adopt her children from her first marriage. Brianna is one of them. Kody Brown jests the timing is a little ironic because he's making a video for someone with the same name as his daughter. He, however, clarifies their names are spelled differently. I thought so too, but then Ace from that Sister Wives podcast pointed out Andrea is the friend she spent Christmas with and Haley is actually one of Mitch's cousins. Those families related to the AUB are very tight. Knit. Others joke that if Robyn Brown showed up with friends, that would be suspect, but with Meri, it is far more believable. No, they seemed real and honest and the only ones willing to tell Meri the truth that we are all thinking. I never thought they might be paid actors, but I definitely think they are a strategic choice to feature on the show so that they can say the negative, obvious things about Robyn and Kody that Meri doesn't want to be on the hook for perceived as saying. Some wondered if they may not have wanted to be filmed until Meri had officially left Kody. Now that she has, maybe she will have even more friends come out of the woodwork. While living in Flagstaff, Meri Brown admitted she lacked a sense of belonging and community. She was surrounded by sister wives and their children, and yet she still felt lonely. After the breakup with Kody, Meri decided it was time to move back to Utah to join her friends, Jen and Blair. These two have never lived polygamy and mark the start of a new life for the TLC star. In Sunday night's new episode, Meri reconnected with friends who also had experience with polygamy. And fans found their presence incredibly refreshing. Meri Brown surrounds herself with good friends and positive role models. Sister Wives fans loved watching Jen defend and protect Meri while Kody was trying to manipulate her through tears. Throughout the past 19 seasons, fans have watched Meri give in to her ex-husband's toxic demands time and time again. Hopefully, Jen will give Meri the confidence to keep Kody out of her life for good. But aside from Jen, fans love Meri Brown's friends from last Sunday's episode. The Sister Wives star has a bit of an unfortunate misstep as he stumbles over the pronunciation of his daughter's name before saying it correctly. Kody makes the misstep worse when he proceeds to spell his daughter's name. Again, he spells it wrong and has to go back to correct himself. In Facebook fan groups and on Reddit, Sister Wives fans seem to agree his cameo videos are a bit rushed and awkward. Despite customers paying for them, Kody Brown does not appear to go back and redo videos when he messes up or says something incorrectly. Likewise, his videos also feature him saying, "Peace," with the peace sign and identifying himself as Kody Brown of Sister Wives at least twice. Some Sister Wives fans admit they are surprised people are actually paying for these videos. And are happy with what they receive. He has 6 glowing reviews on his profile to suggest his customers are leaving pretty happy despite what fans are saying. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.